The Bruins, already without defenseman Torrey Krug, fractured jaw, learned in the hours before Thursday's 2017-18 opener that they also wouldn't have veteran forwards Patrice Bergeron, lower body injury, and David Becks, who contracted a case of diverticulitis that could sideline him for 3 to 4 weeks. Fortunately, the Bees had a group of young players ready to pick up the slack. Jake DeBrusk and Charlie McAvoy both had a goal and an assist, and Anders Bjork added an assist to help the Bruins start the season with the 4-3 decision over the defending Western Conference champion Predators at TD Garden. DeBrusk and McAvoy scored their first NHL goals in a 10-minute span in the second period, giving the Bees a 3-1 lead they carried most of the rest of the way. A slew of penalties in the last 3 minutes of regulation saw Brad Marchand score a shorthanded, empty net goal that made it 4-1, but the Bees gave up power play goals with 1:48 and 0:35 left in regulation, making it closer than they liked. The rookies all had good moments and had some learning moments, head coach Bruce Cassidy said. Obviously, they helped us win a hockey game. That's what they're here for. They're put in good positions to do that. I thought our veteran guys pulled them along well. They did their part, so we're very pleased. Veterans were in increasingly short supply as the opener drew near. Bergeron and Becks, both healthy through last weekend, fell by the wayside as Game 1 approached, forcing Cassidy to make multiple changes. Ryan Spooner replaced Bergeron between Brad Marchand and Bjork at even strength. Riley Nash centered the top power play. Sean Curley filled in for Spooner on the third line with Frank Vetrano subbing as number 3 right wing. For a good chunk of the night, most things worked. The Bees took a 1-0 lead when David Pastrnak one-timed McAvoy's feed past Pekka Rinne during a 5-on-3 manpower advantage 8:37 into the game, and the penalty killers survived 2 short-handed situations without Bergeron and Becks. Only a late Pastrnak turnover, which led to a goal for Victor Arvidsson, kept the first from being a perfect period. The rookies, with help from one of Cassidy's tweaks, took over in the third period. Bjork, who had played and practiced almost exclusively with Marchand and Bergeron through training camp and the preseason, suddenly found himself at right wing with DeBrusk and veteran center David Krejci, a slightly more established duo. Results were almost instant. DeBrusk, playing his first NHL game, broke the tie 5:48 into the period, knifing between Kevin Fiala and Matcha Ekholm to win a race for a puck that Krejci had advanced to the low slot and beating Rinne from close range. Bjork registered his first career point, an assist, on the play. DeBrusk and Krejci were in on the next goal too, after Kevin Miller stopped the Predators from pushing the puck down the boards into Bruins territory. DeBrusk fed Krejci for a transition rush that McAvoy joined. As DeBrusk drove the net, McAvoy collected a pass that Krejci may have intended for Bjork, but snapped a wrist shot past Rinne's blocker from the right circle with 4:17 left in the period. "We were finding each other pretty well," said Krejci, who finished the night with 3 assists and won 17 of 22 faceoffs. "We'll see how the lineup goes now, but it was fun playing between both of them." The Bruins, who got 26 saves from Tuukka Rask, have until Monday to set that lineup. Bergeron, considered day-to-day, is a possibility, as is Krug. Winger Noel Acciari was a casualty last night, though, leaving the game in the first period after blocking a shot with his hand while killing a penalty. Cassidy doesn't expect him to be available when the Bees host the Avalanche.